So Call of
Great.
Duty had released a new update
Another one.
that was supposed to fix all of the bugs.
Wrong. Sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying wrong.
Tell us.
Like, they're wrong.
Okay.
Are you saying it wasn't supposed to fix the updates, or
No,
it didn't
I'm saying
fix the
I agree
updates?
with you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're wrong. It didn't fix it.
Okay.
So just a quick little thing before you tell us, because we heard that we talked about last week how Xboxes were getting bricked and not turning back on from Cold War.
Or and PS5s.
And
that-
PS4s.
And PS5s, it was doing it too. So we just stopped playing our copies of Cold War because
Right after I bought it.
Yeah.
The irony.
So the worst thing, so my PS4, like I told you, it did a database corruption. So I had to rebuild the database.
Oh.
The worst thing that happened, I'm sure other people have worse stories than mine. And mine's not even that bad. The only thing it deleted was my campaign saves. Luckily, it saved all my online play.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, local man goes to Sony and Activision.
Oh, speaking
Now-
of that joke, Mike, one of my buddies, Mike, not work Mike, different Mike, said you were super hilarious last week. And you too, Aaron. So I just wanted to let you guys give a little side thing. That,
Well, thank you, Mike.
One of our watchers / old friend
Nice.
said he really enjoys your guys' shtick.
Oh, well, thank you.
Speaking of shticks, so in Cyberpunk.
Wait. So, Joey, did that happen after you updated it or before?
No, that was before.
Okay.
So afterwards, Dom, you were telling me about the patch. So Sean and I, Kelly's brother and I, we were going online together, 2 players, and it still crashed. Not the database, but the game would literally say, "Oh, error," and then you had to send it out and all that. So it didn't fix anything. It didn't
Okay.
fix anything.
Full on error out to the PlayStation homepage, everything?
Yeah, you send the report.
Oh, wow.
That is a huge bummer, especially because this Saturday is double XP.
Again?
Uh-huh.
It needs-
Because we're getting ready for season 1.
Yeah, they should
For
make
December
season 1
16th.
free for everybody. Like, just make it all free. Give me all the weapons for free, every single thing.
Well,
because this is
they
ridiculous.
do have gifts.
No, but I'm saying everything should just be free. Period.
Well, they are free gifts.
But are we getting the entire season 1 for free, or do you still have to pay for?
I don't know. They didn't say anything about having to pay for it, but I'm new to the Call of Duty world.
Yeah, so seasons there's things you have to pay for, like weapons, and there are certain weapons that you have to pay, or operators say free. This is mark it down. Bullshit. That why should I have to pay for something that doesn't even work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's really annoying, and I wanted to do a rant on this because Battlefield 4 had the same freaking issues. Not to the degree that it was bricking PS4s when that came out, but it was the same thing. You're sitting there, you're playing, you're trying to play with your buddies, you're doing this, and Battlefield games are long. I don't know how much Battlefield you've played, Aaron, but
Never.
Battlefield games, especially on the bigger maps, bro, they take like an hour. They can take up to an hour. So you're sitting there, and you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, and then at like 56 minutes, you have 4 minutes left before and then it crashes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I stopped
That's
playing that
rough.
entirely. At least these are like little 10-minute sessions, so that's not too bad. But
Yeah.
still,
It's still annoying.
it is incredibly annoying.
It doesn't break if you're playing by yourself on the console.
Oh, it does for us, or it has for me at least.
Has it?
Mm-hmm.
It has for me as well. Or
Really?
Dom's console has for me as well.
Well, she
So-
plays 90% on mine.
So it doesn't have it hasn't done that to me when I'm by if I don't have Sean on it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm by myself, or if I'm playing my cousin who has an Xbox. As long as it's just one-on-one
Yeah.
from different homes and you're not using the same console, it's fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll crash.
Sam's was having a problem crashing.
Now, the only other one that don't crash is if
You
you're
just
doing...
Facebook.
Well, you guys saw it when we all played on the custom games.
Yeah.
Yeah, on local.
Yeah.
The new update, the other update that should... I don't believe... The update should have also included 2-player zombie split screen.
Yeah, you were talking about that last week.
Not there.
So this is not working out well for them.
Oh.
No.
Well, I think they have another update the day before on December 15th. I think they have another patch going
It
through.
needs to be a big patch.
Yeah.
It really needs to be a big patch.
Complete reinstall.
Hopefully.
Pretty much.
Well, it's just, it's one of those things where I feel like this was one of the very few games that I feel like most people of the next gen consoles bought. I'm willing to bet like a
Yeah.
majority, if I just had to guess, bought this game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's bought this game. They bought it in Boston. And so they probably already made a decent chunk of change off it. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering to what degree that they care. Without looking at sales figures, I don't know if we can try to see if we can find sales figures
Yeah, you can.
For this game. But
It was probably like really high because this was like the only really new game
Mhm.
for the new gen and
Right.
all that. Besides, and you guys, we were all waiting for Cyberpunk.
right. And then, yeah, exactly. And then Cyberpunk
So-
went out. So you needed a shooter and you had a month. Why not? So if they already got their money back from what they used to build it, they're just going to go low end right now. Like, are they really going to care is my question. You know what I'm saying? Are they really going to...
I think they will because it'll affect them with the next game release if they don't fix it.
Halo Infinite. Oh my God. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which did abysmally apparently.
And look what happened.
Yeah, but it didn't seem to affect them. It seems like people just bounce in. You gotta
$3
sign
billion.
into. You got your email showing there. Here. No, you just close out the window.
No,
when
what
you
I'm
see
saying
it.
is look what happened though. They fixed the next games have been nothing compared to that.
Yeah,
So they did here.
they did.
They listened.
They did. So they stopped making them crappy, but now they need to stop making them buggy. And I get the new, like, again, if it was the PS4 version worked just fine, PS4 Pro version worked just fine, Xbox One, One S, One X, if those and PC, if those worked fine,
Yeah.
and it was just PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, I could understand. It's new hardware.
Right.
I could, but
Yeah.
this is, if it's brick and PS4s, they've had 7 years.
Yeah.
They've had what, like 5 Call of Duties on those things.
Right.
They know how it's unacceptable. I'm sorry, it's unacceptable. And then
It
they
is.
want you to buy stupid elite editions and spend an extra $10 to get the next gen version. It's just nickel and dime.
Or now these season things and
Yeah. And seasons should be once a year. I'm sorry. That's just me. They do it with TV shows.
I mean Modern Warfare, it's at 6 seasons. It's on the 6th season now.
it's been out for a year.
It's on season 6.
Wow.
And they make a lot of money off of it too.
Oh, I bet they do, especially because they have that Warzone thing, which is just like Fortnite. I don't get that. I tried playing that.
I don't like Warzone.
Have you tried? You haven't played any of those games?
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Aaron, no.
No.
I know Sam loves Warzone.
Yeah, he likes it.
I just not into it.
I don't get it. You're in a big field and you randomly see a dude and you could shoot him and then you pick up their gold or their money and then you run off. It's like you're in the hood or something. Just I don't get it.
Well, it's a last man standing match.
I-
That's
I-
what it is. But no, I mean they make a lot of money. I mean, a lot of people buy from that store. Every season you'll see people just buy it all.
That's crazy.
Because it
So-
also I'm sorry, Aaron. It also progresses you too. So like if you're on tier 1, it might jump you all the way up to tier 50 if you buy like one season.
What?
Or things like that. It'll jump you up quite a few tiers.
That's goofy. And it's unfortunate too because this one's so good. This like Aaron's been enjoying it. This is your first real Call of Duty, right?
Mhm.
What have you thought of it so far? What's Aaron's like incomplete review?
Well, I've been enjoying it. I have nothing to compare it to other than Halo, and I really liked playing Halo online. I just never really ventured into the
Into Call of Duty?
first-person
Yeah.
shooter online games very much. But I did find that, and only one website reported a number, but a bunch of people were reporting that they set a new sales record, and this was November 16th, 17th that people were reporting this.
Yeah.
So like right after the consoles came out. And the number that I saw was $3 billion.
$3 billion. How many units sold is that?
That's not on this page, babe.
Wait,
I
they
have no
made three.
idea.
They made $3 billion in opening weekend.
That is what
Hold on.
it looked like.
Let me get my calculator. You guys keep going. I'm going to do some math. Calculator. Let's see. 3,000,000,000,000 divide by 60.
It's not 60.
$60 a game. Oh, well, it depends.
You got to
Mine was 74.
Yeah, you have to vary, and that's another thing you got to put in.
It depends on how
Yeah.
you do it. So let's say each game cost, because some people bought the deluxe edition. So if we factor it in, let's say each one was like, we'll just say 70. We'll just say 70, just to give them the, so 3 billion. That's 3 million. Okay, so that's 3 billion divided by 70. Seven. Is that 42?
He's looking.
42 million units. I don't think they sold 42 million units. Well, regardless of that, it's still that's a crap ton of money.
I mean, it does make sense. Call of Duty is incredibly popular.
42 million units is a lot of game copies. That's a lot of game copies, even for like Grand Theft Auto. Like, there's
Well, we have 2 copies for one household, so
I know.
I wonder how many others are like that.
That's an atypical. Use.
You think so?
Yeah, that's an atypical case. I would say the average household that has a console only has one. I don't think most people have 2 consoles.
I don't know. I could totally see kids having separate consoles while living at their parents'
Sure,
house.
but I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying that the average, the majority, I would say, if I just had to guess, is people that don't have multiple consoles. But either way, hopefully they fix it. It's been a cool game. But besides the bugs, it's got to go. And